Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? ¿Todo bien? What's up you guys? It's Sam. A lot of you have been asking me how I learned how to speak Spanish because you want to take advantage of this time while you're at home to pick up a new language. So I figured I would share with you guys my top 7 tips and tricks to learning one this month, and that don't require any pricey courses. When I was living abroad, I actually took a TEFL course, teaching English as a foreign language, to become a certified teacher teaching Argentinians who wanted to refine their English. So that, combined with my own personal schooling and life experience, I'm hoping that I can give you guys the best tips and tricks possible. Bueno, arrancamos entonces. Dale, vamos. Okay, really quickly you guys, big thank you and shout out to TheraBreath for keeping my breath nice and fresh in the morning and at nighttime and all throughout the day, and also for keeping my gums healthy, which since I have a retainer in the back of my mouth has always been sort of a problem for me. If you're a close friend of mine or if you ever date me, you will know this about me. I am a little bit particular when it comes to having bad breath. It's just like that one sort of pet peeve of mine. So these guys have really been great. I love them because they are periodontist formulated. Gives them a whole nother layer of credibility, and all of the ingredients for the most part you can pronounce, and are ingredients that are actually natural, so that's huge. And unlike some other mouthwashes that actually dry out your mouth, in turn causing more bad breath, these guys don't do that. So super great, 10 out of 10, thanks for the fresh breath, and healthy gums. Alright, number 1. A place to organize all of your notes. Now honestly, I am not the best at journaling and my handwriting is quite awful, so I actually found it really handy to use the Notes app in your iPhone, just as like a sort of in-the-moment way of documenting any new word that comes into your mind, any new phrase that you learn. Then at the end of the week, I dedicate 20 minutes to refresh my mind of everything new that I learned that week. Once I'm confident I have everything imprinted into my memory, then I cross it off. And even beyond just new words, you can treat this as your sort of like digital diary to express anything it is that you feel like expressing, but doing it in that language. ¿Sos un boludo o qué? Te odio. Number 2, listening to music. Discovering cool artists in a different language is actually a really underrated way to learn. And the reality is there are only so many lyrical plot lines in a song, irrespective of the language it's sung in. Like, if it's a love song, you can probably pretty easily deduce what it is they're trying to say. I love you, now I hate you, now I want to be with you again, I'm so sad, now I'm happy, let's get married. Also, for any words that you're unsure of, make sure you download the Google Translate app. It's free and it literally was my best friend for the past 2 years. I love you so much.
Te quiero mucho.
Te quiero mucho. Number 3, practice. Practice, practice, practice. And ideally with a native speaker. And yes, you can do it without actually having to go abroad. If you're single, here's a fun hack for you. Dating apps. This might sound ridiculous to you, but getting to know someone on a dating app and even like flirting with them is a really fun way to learn some of the basics. And if you live in the States, 1 in 5 Americans speaks a language different than English. So said suitor should not be too difficult to find. You know, alternatively, there are certain apps I know that can actually allow you to set your location elsewhere. So take a virtual trip to Spain, find someone that piques your interest and reach out. Chances are they'd probably be happy to brush up on their English skills as well. And who knows? You might even just find love in the process. Now, if you're not single, that's totally okay. There are some really great online language exchanges where you can meet someone who's eager to learn your native language. And because you're both in the same boat, that intimidation factor is significantly lessened. And if you feel awkward or uncomfortable chatting with a stranger, totally get it. Games are actually a really great language learning icebreaker to use. Games like Catchphrase, for example, or games like Heads Up. Número 4. Free online apps and free content. There are a lot of free apps out there actually, like Duolingo as one example, that can kind of help guide you through some of the basics. All you have to do is dedicate 20 to 30 minutes every single day. YouTube is also another really great resource that I've used.
Parle.
Parle.
Français. Et.
I don't know any French. I'm learning right now with you guys. Alright, numero 5, number 5. Reading topics that actually interest you. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn a new language, people will probably tell you, like my teachers told me, to start out with children's books. But if you're beyond a beginner, I would actually suggest that you begin to engage with material that you're actually interested in. So for example, let's say you're a huge Taylor Swift fan and you're thirsty for some Swiftie content. Actually Google news articles, press releases about her and what's going on in her life in that language. Listen to podcasts about her, right? I mean, those are things that you actually want to know and want to learn about. That genuine interest in a topic can go a long way. For me, I read a lot of fitness articles, I read a lot of wellness articles. I love the city of Chicago, so I'll read the latest of what's going on there. I love Lady Gaga, I love roller coasters, I love music. Lady Gaga lanza su nuevo álbum. No puede ser. Número 6. Watch your favorite movie or favorite TV show in this language that you're trying to learn, and do it with the subtitles on. This is gonna help you a lot with the intonation, like the way in which you're saying it. So for example, I could say, me llamo Sam, right? Or I could say, me llamo Sam, or me llamo Sam. It's very different, muy distinto. Another thing I love to do is actually consuming foreign-made content. The key is that you wanna try out something, fun and lighthearted and easy to understand. And don't be afraid to act it out yourself as well, right? Be dramatic with it. When you're learning a new language, you kind of have to consider yourself an actor. Rosa, mi amor, te voy a seguir en TikTok. Mira her. That was such an embarrassing impression. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Try and over-exaggerate some of the mannerisms, the intonations, the way in which they speak. Da 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 da. See, I'm a great Italian actor already. Me piace parlar italiano. Number 7. Find a buddy to help keep you accountable, someone that you're not afraid to make mistakes in front of. Journeys are best when taken together, right? So if you can find someone to walk this journey with you, even better. If not, no worries. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal.
Tres tristes
Tigres tragaban.
Wait, let me get this right. Wait, I want to get it right. Go.
Woo! That's it for today, you guys. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you're already starting to learn a new language, and share any tips and tricks down below for how you've done it in the comment section. What are some of the things that you're doing to actually achieve your language goals? Espero también que este video sea útil para practicar tu inglés. ¿Qué es eso? As always, share this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, engage with me. Let me know that I'm not just wasting my time making these videos. I really like doing it, but that feedback is always much appreciated. I love you guys. Les quiero un montón. Les amo. Mwah. Ciao, ciao. Besos. Hasta la próxima. Until the next one. Ciao. Nos vemos. Which, by the way, that means ciao, ciao is how they say goodbye in Argentina. And nos vemos is like we'll see each other. See you around. Lady Gaga lanza su nueva